Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and today we are going to play with a couple of envelopes. So I'm working on this journal that we did with the ARTEZA felt, adhesive felt. And don't forget, ARTEZA is going to have a big Black Friday sale, so definitely go check them out if you're looking for art supplies for gifts or for yourself. So anyway, I kind of have some of the pages ready in there, but I did put one little pocket in here with the snowman and the fabric, and then the little tag with the fabric snowman. But I thought it'd be fun to make like one more. I'm not gonna fill that journal. It's gonna be mostly naked, but I wanted a few pieces. So what I've got is two of those 9 by, I can't remember what they are. And I should have grabbed the package, but I didn't. They're 6 3/4 envelopes, or number 6 3/4. They are 3.63 inches by 6.5 inches. Just those standard ones that you can get anywhere. And I cut 3/4 of an inch off of each side of both of them. So that way, you know, you can still have the point in the middle kind of thing. And now that they're open, so that's handy as well. So I've done something kind of like this in the past, but this one's going to be different than that one if you've seen that one already. It's been a while too. It was like last winter, I think, when I did it, January or something. So I'm going to put glue all over these little flappy things here, and then I'm going to put glue all over this flap. And I'm going to glue this one to this one. I can hear the woodpeckers out there. They kind of make me angry because they peck on our house. I mean, I know that's just their natural thing, but we had to put metal grates up in our attic because there were wood ones that just, you know, for ventilation. And oh my gosh, Amy, I cannot do this right. I just can't see the fold. So you want to put it at the fold, basically, you know, the points of that other envelope. So try to line them up as best you can. It's hard for me to see without getting my head in the way. Oh, I guess I didn't need the glue all over that. I was thinking it. But that's okay, because we're going to cover it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, geez, that was way too difficult for me. So now you've got both of the envelopes glued together. So you just need a little glue on the flap, and then it makes, you know, that kind of a thing. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep this bottom pocket instead of folding it all the way up. But I want to cover up this blue while I have it open. You know, I don't want it to look all weird like that. I feel like this is crooked. Okay. So I'm going to use the paper from Tailor Made Journals, that fun wrapping paper. Okay. I need to ink these folds is what I need to do, because I cannot see them with me old eyes. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm doing good. Just getting stuff done. I'm not even sure exactly when you're going to see which one of these videos at the moment, because I'm filming ahead, because I'm not going to be around on the week of Thanksgiving. We're not going anywhere, but my family's going to be home and stuff, so I just, you know, don't want to film. I mean, I might film 1 or 2 videos maybe, but for the most part, I'm trying to get them done. This is the week before Thanksgiving that I'm doing these. So I'm kind of doing like 2 a day type thing, just so that I can be done and still have videos for you guys, because that's important since we're all stuck in our houses and whatnot. Alright, so I'm going to cover this to here, I think. And I'm just going to kind of tear it as best I can. I'm going a little bit over because I'm going to have to tear the other side as well. And I really don't want to see that blue because it's just blah. I mean, it's good if you're doing kind of a different style of journal, but and you want blue, but I just don't want blue for this one. Okay, and I only need it for this part. I don't need it for, you know, that other flap that's going to fold over. So I only need it to go to about, it doesn't even have to go all the way down to the bottom. Right there is probably fine. So yeah, I hope everything's well with y'all, and I hope if nothing else you're planning a nice meal with whoever you live with. We're just doing the turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes, that whole thing. I'll buy some rolls. I don't bake, as I think I've probably said before. My son used to sometimes do like either a French loaf of bread or rolls, but he is not as into that anymore. He's actually really good at it, so it's kind of a bummer that he doesn't, because I just don't do breads and stuff. It's just not my thing. But anyways, and then we all have, my father-in-law can't have gluten, so try to do, he's making the stuffings because he he knows what to do. I made it last year, gluten-free, and it was fine, but I had trouble finding the stuff to do it. We're kind of more out in a rural area than Boise, and so they're able to find more products easier. I mean, I could go into Boise too, but he said he'd make it, so. There just isn't a whole lot out where we're at that's like gluten-free and stuff like that, which is unfortunate because I'm sure there's people that are, you know, need that, but for whatever reason they don't really have it out here. Okay, and then what do we want to put on this one? Maybe some ivy. Let me just tear this. And a lot of this is going to kind of get covered up a little bit too, but oh, I just tore that short. Such a dope. Dopey dope. I thought it was long enough. I almost think I want something red. When I look at that, you know, I'm like, I printed some of these a little bit smaller because this is like the full sheet, full size sheet. I might put that like down on the front maybe. That one's oriented this way too. I think I'm going to use that instead. I like this. I just want something with a little bit more red in it. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Just the 6 of us for that. And then on the weekend, I'm going to have a birthday dinner for my sister. Her birthday is actually on Thanksgiving, but she doesn't love like celebrating on Thanksgiving. So it's fun to just do something just for her after, and she's not going to be here for Thanksgiving, so that's what we're doing. But it's kind of good because then everybody's not all together, both sides of the family, because you know you got different germs from everywhere. So, oh my goodness, Amy, I ripped it crooked. See, and this is the thing with this. I still do that with my tear ruler crooked or whatever. So we'll probably put something down along the edge down there. If I'd ever, you know, like really measure like with a ruler, that would probably help, but it's probably not ever going to happen. So instead, I just fix my boo-boos. That's the good part of a junk journal. Not that you want to do it junky. I don't mean like I'm not trying. I'm not real into measuring. That was kind of one of the issues I had with scrapbooking, you know, when it first came out, because it seemed like everything just had to be perfect and acid free, and like, I mean, you know, just all these rules. And I did it for a long time. I mean, I did enjoy it. It's not like I hated it or anything. I just, when I found this, I was like, oh, that's much more my speed. If I make mistakes, it's no big deal. It's not like, oh, throw it all away, you know. You can always kind of do something to make it look better. If I had some Christmas washi, I could put that on there, but I don't. So I could put a different washi. I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't know how I never bought any Christmas washi, but I didn't. I'm actually going to take it down to the edge there. Okay. Then we'll need another piece of something. Got this. And I've got that other one. Should put this. Yeah, this would work up here. You know what I should have done is, if I used this, I could do all the way. You're not going to see those Santas is the thing. So if I bring him up here, it might be better, because you'd be able to see at least maybe his little face or something. Oh, what am I doing? I need a lot less than that. Okay, so I need, there's the top. Hairs. And it's nice and quiet in here again today. So it's nice. I didn't do that right. Did I? No, I'm a dope. Do you guys ever just scream at me sometimes? Like, I just totally did that wrong. With the Santas. Okay, so I'm just going to trace this to just kind of get an idea of, helps if you actually follow the line, where I need to tear it. Okay. I know you probably can't see those pencil marks, I'm sorry, but they're there. One thing, when you're tearing like these at a diagonal, just take it slow, because I don't know how many of those I've totally ruined going too fast. Okay. That will be cute. And it's not perfect because I somehow got it off a little bit, but once I ink it, I think it'll be all right. That's what the inker's for, right? I'm going to ink this a little bit more because it's looking not as inked as I want. I'm going to go ahead and get this. Oh my goodness. Oh, Aiden. Oh my gosh, I am brain dead today. I'm not Aiden, I'm Amy. Tried to take the lid off, it wasn't there, everything. I promise I'm okay. At least I think I am. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Okay, let's see if we can get it semi-straight here. Yeah, did pretty good. Except I got glue all over it. Okay, I need to get any one of these. That one's kind of yucky. I love these wallpaper, I keep saying wallpapers, wrapping papers. They are just super duper fun. I mean, look how happy that is. It's so happy. Okay, and then I need to do a piece here. I love these little girls, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get, you know, I could probably get quite a bit of them like that. So let me see here. I need my pencil again, which is right next to me. Mark right there. Oops. Oh, Amy. I apologize. I really do. I am a complete dingling today. Okay, I just want to make sure I got my little marks down here, so. Hopefully that'll work. I may cut that just because I have a feeling I'm not going to make that tear real great, so because of the little indent right here. Now you could, if you wanted to, go straight across, like, you know, have the paper come more like straight across and then put a thumb notch. You can do it that way too, if you don't do this kind of thing. My daughter's at a band thing today. They're having like a sort of a award last of the season get together, kind of all in one. I guess it's usually a really big event and they dress up and eat together and all that, but it's been raining a lot here, so they're going to try to do it indoors, but they can't eat indoors together, so they're just going to basically kind of just have them sit apart from each other, do the award part, and then they're going to give them a to-go box of food. Because really, in order to make band kids happy, all you have to do is give them food. And I swear by that. Because those kids, they just love it if you feed them. I think that's just any, you know, basketball, anything, any activity thing, they all like to eat together. And they don't really get to eat together this time, but they're college students, so they'll take food, I'm sure. But they really love to eat and hang out together and all that, which, of course, we all do. Aiden has one friend who's super tall and is trying to eat more calories to gain weight because he's just like a beanpole. Quite a few of them are like that, but at that age. But I thought, it must be horrible for him. To have to eat more. The rest of us are usually having the opposite problem. All right. I speak for myself. What does that mean? So I'm going to put glue up the sides of this so that it'll make a pocket. It needs a little glue. You can fix all your little, oh, please glue. It doesn't want to do this. Sometimes it just doesn't want to. Is that one coming up? Yeah. Okay. Well, I haven't managed to glue the envelope together yet, so that's good news. Not that it won't happen. Still have time. Because that's what I usually do when I have these openings. If I cover them like all the way up to here, I always end up gluing it down because I'm no dingling. Okay, so that goes like that. And like that. Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh, I'm such a ding-dong. I forgot you got to cut a little bit off the bottom one because, so I'm going to just kind of fold it up a little bit more and I'll cut the little tips of the envelope off because when you fold it up like that, they're all the same size envelope, right? So it just doesn't work. So you have to take, that's not going to, doesn't really help. I don't want it to get really crooked. And we'll just cover this with something down here. And see, then this one is a little long, but we'll just fold that envelope over so that that'll work. Oh, I'm glad I caught that before that got totally stuck down. I totally forgot about that little aspect. Because they can't fold into each other if they're all exactly the same size. That's what happens there. That's straight. Okay, so remember that if you make one of these, that you gotta fold this up a little bit and then cover it, and then you won't have to, you know, cover it with something else. Okay, let's try this again. Oops, just went off the edge. Yeah, I did this before on a big envelope. Oh, and the reason I cut, I never even said that, the sides off of this is because I want it to sit inside of that felt covered journal on the page like this. I've done them long before so that you can clip them onto a page or whatever and they sit that way, but I want it to sit this way, so that's why I did that. And then we're going to make this fold a little different as well to make up for the change in the space. Okay, so you just want to kind of get all those lined up like that. This one's not. And another thing you'll discover is these envelopes are not like square, so they fold up funny sometimes. See, and then this is folding up weird, so I might have to put something over that like washi or something. So let's figure out what we want to put down there on that bottom part. Let's see if I have a scrap. Oh, it's just long enough. How awesome is that? Or do I want to use like music paper? One of those isn't really long enough. Kind of want that old paper though. I think we're just going to go with the music paper. Sorry. It's difficult for me to make up my mind. Kind of like this. This is super fragile. Just put it like this. Okay. And I'll ink it once I get it down because I know it'll just tear. It's just very fragile. I like that. Brings in that little more of a vintage look. I might actually go ahead and do that right where that paper isn't wanting to fold right either. That might help. That little right here. Because it kind of work like washi tape. Oh, I should have torn it. All those little bits get stuck to my fingers. Put a little bit on here as well. Make sure it sticks with the opening and closing. Okay. So this should stay fairly thin, and I'll show you in a minute what we're going to do. Strings. Then we're going to take some tea-dyed paper from Melody. And if you go over to Melody shop at Willoughby House and she doesn't have like a listing or, you know, for the tea dye, just contact her, and she said that she might be able to, you know, get you some. It's just all depends on when her husband wants to make more kind of thing, which we all understand, you know. So I'm amazed that she can get him to do it in the first place. My husband would be like, what? No, I'm not doing that. Why do you need that? So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have one of these. Where's the fold? Find my fold. Again. So we're going to put one of these here, and it can flip open this way, and then we'll put one here that can flip open this way to write on. So those will be 2 writing spots, and then you'll have the little, you know, pocket down there. So that's the plan. Just have to get, I want to make sure that I'm not going to have trouble folding those. Yeah, it misses it, so I think it's fine. So we're going to totally glue down one side of these. that? No, it's not sticky. So this one's going to open this way. Get my bone folder. So see, that's a bummer because I end up covering up a lot of that, but I just wanted the, you know, those to be kind of seen through there since I'm just using a piece of this. And I did them this size just because that was, you know, the 8.5 across there. I guess I could have gone the long way and gotten them longer, but I mean, I think that's fine. At least that's a nice spot to write, and it's still festive because you've got the that. So this one's going to go this way. But you'll still see that little Santa, so that's good. So you can take that into consideration for what you cover with. You might want to just use a plain paper if you don't want the images to be covered. But altogether, they really give it a nice... The coloration is good because they all are that matching sort of paper. I'm going to try to get these as even as possible to each other. Okay, so this one will go up, and then that can get glued down, so we need to decorate this one, and this top part, and then this will get glued onto the page, so I don't need to do that. And this could even be a pocket because you could, you know, leave that part open there. So first, what do we want to put on there? The snowman, maybe? Those would be cute because those would fit probably just perfectly right there. I might go down the back just a little bit, just so that I don't have that weird fold edge issue. Oops, oh my goodness. So thank you guys for all your kind words about my crazy noisy house. I really can't help it. I mean, my kids are actually pretty darn quiet, I think, for all things considered. So, but you guys are awesome. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, so we'll get it like that, and then we'll fold it down over the back. Oh, is it gonna? Yeah, it is gonna end up losing their hats. Oh, is it gonna lose part of his head? No, it's okay. Sorry. Be like Gail and just be chopping parts off of things. She cracks me up with that. That's Gail Augustinelli, if you, and I'm sure most of you watch her, but I'm just in case there's somebody, if you're new and you don't watch her, go watch her because she's amazing. And it's Gail Augustinelli, and that's what her channel is called. She's just a very nice lady and a crack up. So yeah, I lost our hats, but that's okay. At least they're intact. With this one now, I've got Santa Claus again, a different one, or candy canes. Too many choices. Oh, you know what else I have? I think I printed it. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Just going to grab something. I'm coming, I'm coming. Sorry, I forgot I left it on my printer. This one is cute too. Do I like that? Yeah. I like that. I like the blue, but for some reason, I don't know, I guess the blue works. Okay, let's do that. These little houses are super cute. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of mark roughly where I want to tear it, right? Basically at that guy's head. Poor guy. His head's gone already anyway. I don't know if that's better or not, but because it's off the page. Actually, I want to come back that way a little. Okay, there we go. I think that's good. Trying to get it straighter this time, hopefully. And I'm just going to go on there, and I need to tear a little off the top. We're going to cut it again, leave a little over there, right here. It's tricky remembering all the things you got to remember. And tear a little off of this side. Okay, that looks good. And this does need a little bit. Let's get that on the line. That's just my clock telling me my life is ticking away. Oh, come on, Amy. I am struggling. What is with me? Okay, there we go. They need to go back to old-fashioned looking Christmas paper. It's just so happy. Not that new Christmas paper isn't, I don't know. I love the look of this. Like, I would love to have the whole under my Christmas tree be done with these kind of papers. Maybe it's because it's the nostalgia or something. I don't know, but so fun. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell this journal. I really like the brightness of it, and which is weird because I don't ever use bright colors, and I don't know why, but it's just usually not my thing. But I really like this. It's just so happy. Okay, so that's that, and then we aren't doing that, but we are doing this. Okay, what do we want on here? Kind of like with the candy canes. Candy canes? Yes, they look good because see, they look good with the reds and stuff in here. Okay. Is that right? Feels like it's hanging off a little bit. Just take a little bit off of this end. Okay, I have to ink it. It's this fine line of tearing. At least there's not the blue on this part. Oh, I need to get that corner. Must have missed it, which I am very good at doing. This one here. Oh, this one, the envelope's coming up. It's stuck to the envelope, but the envelope is lifting right there. Okay, so it should be down now. Yeah, this would be super fun to have a whole Christmas tree under the Christmas tree with that, all that. I mean, you could get Lorna's paper, and if you had some little packages, you know, wrap them with that. That would be cute. Which maybe that's what I'll do. I never have any very little packages, though, is the problem. It seems like at Christmas everything's large and in charge. You know, because if you get clothes or any of that, it's not like it's a little. I don't want to buy any jewelry, so. I used to buy Sean's mom jewelry quite often, just, you know, fun type stuff, but I feel like I've always done that, so I kind of haven't done it in a while. I feel like I need to put something across there now because I did that a little off, but we'll put a little, it'll cover it up though. It's fine, it's inked. So there's that pocket, and this just didn't stick together, did it? Okay. So what should we put in the little old pocket? Put another piece of this. That would fit just right in there. So I think that's what we'll do. Because that is super cute. And then it'll go right on the page. Oh, I know, we need like a circle to hold it so that it doesn't flop up all the time and drive everybody crazy. The only problem is then we're going to have something right in the middle there. Maybe if we use the holly it won't seem so. Yeah, let's use the holly. Oh, what am I doing? Can't do it with the corner rounder, Amy. Let's see. I have to try to get like a whole piece of holly. Let's see if I can get it now. Just want it to come up a little bit more. Sorry, I'm probably killing you. It's the only problem with these, you know, when they come in like that. See, this is the most ridiculous. I should use my other one from Creative Memories. It's silliness, really and truly. I should have put it on book page first. Just to make it thicker. Seriously. You guys can just turn me off now, it's fine. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to have a day, I'm telling you. It's just going to be a day of making a mess, basically. That's how not to use your glue stick. That's why I showed you. That was on purpose. That's what I'll tell myself. Grab my other one so maybe I can actually cut a decent circle. Maybe. I'm not making any promises, but this thing's older than dirt, so. And I have been looking at new ones, I promise, but I just don't want to get a piece of junk because I don't. That Fiskars one makes me so angry. They're not even that cheap. It's not like, you know, I mean, I did get that one on clearance, so I can't really complain, except for the fact that if I had bought it at normal price, you know, it wasn't like a real bargain or anything. It's just aggravating. Because you think, oh great, now I have that to go in the garbage. You know, try not to throw things away that aren't ever gonna biodegrade or anything. And they make all that junky stuff that doesn't even work. Okay, so that's going to be the only dilemma, is there's that big old circle right there, but it's kind of just the way it is, because otherwise this envelope won't be able to stay closed very well. So we're basically going to kind of make sort of a V kind of a thing, so that hopefully our envelope will fit in there. Sorry, I have my crazy stuffy nose like usual. And all of you are so awesome. Saying, oh, get a filter and get, yeah, I know, we've tried all that. I just am allergic to something and I don't know what. And I'm too lazy to go get like allergy testing done, so there's that. So I'm just kind of pushing on the bottom and leaving that up a little bit so that hopefully I'll be able to tuck that in there. So anyway, that's my little project for today. I think it'll be really cute in this journal. I'll probably put it kind of near the back because that other one's nearer the front. Let me see. I don't know that I want to go on the exact same page. Oh, is it too big? Oh, if it's too big, I'm going to have to put it in the backpack. I thought I measured. Oh, apparently I didn't measure right. So I think I'll put it back here as kind of like the back pocket, basically. Okay. All right, I'm just going to let that dry. So, yeah, I measured it to fit on one of these pages, but oh, you know what I had to do? That's right, I cut these down so they were all the same size. That's why. So measure after you cut them to the right size. Okay, so that's going to go right there. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And if you stick with me after this, I really love you. So we will chat again soon. Bye-bye now.